everyone, I'm Jason Ward from MakingStarWars.net, and right now the panel is live for Lucasfilm at CCXP, and they just announced the Mando release date will be February 22nd. Not February 22nd, March 1st, not February 22nd. So, yeah, it's about a week later than what we had initially heard, but that makes sense, that level of flexibility. But you could call me wrong. I don't care. I can live with that. But yeah, so we're hoping for an Indiana Jones trailer is what we're really hoping for today. We had heard that the Mando trailer would be on Christmas this time. Wondering if we're gonna get it now, if we're gonna get it today, if things have changed. A lot has changed since I heard that initial stuff. So my fingers are crossed that we do get that, that it does go that way. I'm lightly checking the hashtag in the Twitter thread right now to see if anything big comes. And my half sister, Bespin Bolton, she's on it right now too, and messaging me whenever anything happens. So if anything big does happen, we should be able to pull it live, But so that's cool though. I'm glad that March 1st, I could live with that for Mando. That's not too long. It's not too far away, I mean, we got Willow. Then we get that. How's it going, Dale? March 1st. That is the Mando day. That's when it's going to begin. So yeah. Our sources were off by a week when they had told us that initially. Not that big of a deal though. So it looks like, yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu return March 1st only on Disney Plus, and that is officially from the Star Wars Twitter account now. So there we go. Weird, they didn't do the they didn't use the hashtag for CCXP, but okay. That's fair enough. So a new look at the Mandalorian season 3, and there's this picture here. I'll throw this up on the screen for you guys to see real quick. Me and Rob didn't coordinate any of this together today, so it's kind of I sent them the invite. Rob may be here, he may not. So it looks like we got this picture. It looks like that's from that last trailer, probably. This looks familiar. This looks like, but in that last trailer that came out, we had Mando in the old ship, if you remember. So there we go. There's that. Okay. I mean, it's good. I loved Andor, and it's probably my favorite thing that they've done in maybe ever. But I am looking forward to going back to something a little bit less complicated. I mean, that's what I've been enjoying about Willow so far, is that it's less heavy in that way. But also Willow makes me mad for different reasons. And this Mandalorian season, I just know isn't. I mean, I would be really surprised if Mandalorian season 3 made me mad, How could it make me mad? I mean, what, Grogu's first words? That's adorable. I'm not going to be mad about that. So, but we'll have to see what else they show. Matthew Stewart says, surely the Bad Batch will get a trailer today, if not the next few. Yeah, I mean, I would think so, but also with this kind of event, I don't really know what the right answer is, but these things become self-cannibalizing in the sense that if you put a Mando trailer next to anything else Star Wars right now, let's say Mando's the most popular thing in Star Wars. So if you do it hits and it kind of bounces off the wall, and everybody's still looking at the Mando trailer or the Mando news, reporting on the Mando stuff. If I were them, honestly, I would start showing the Bad Batch stuff like right before it comes out. That's what I mean, that's what I don't want that. I want to see the trailer now. So I'm working against this. But if I were them, what would I do? I would probably put that trailer out right before it comes out so that way everybody's super like, wow, yeah, I'll check it out. I'll watch it. And then they try it. So aren't we getting a Mando poster today? I heard we were getting that Mando poster. The original plan was December 14th ish. So, but with this event and them having gone here now, and maybe and Mando trailer on Christmas was the last thing that I heard from multiple sources, that from credible and sources, and multiple of them. So that's what I believe. But I mean, like I was saying earlier, I mean, a lot of stuff has changed. So that information might have been right then. Disney has a whole new boss now. They weren't sure what their presence was going to be at these industry shows, and they're clearly going hard on them. So, I'm kind of surprised that they really do this yesterday, just to some extent too. Hey, it's Rob. How's it going, man? Hey, what are you doing, man?
Oh, we're doing that.
It's CCXP, man.
Maybe I'll get a membership to Mar-a-Lago. Maybe I won't.
Maybe you won't. You don't have to, man. But yeah. So they've announced the old Mandalorian will be March 1st now. So it's a week later than what we had originally heard, but pretty much the same thing for all intents and purposes.
Are you looking at a screen here?
No, I just turned it down. I'm cruising through just to see if anything of import has hit yet, and hopefully Bespin Fullerton keeps me up with the bulletins. So, yeah.
How's the feud between Bespin Bulletin and Jose?
Who?
Huh? Our Canadian friend.
Oh, I don't know.
Juliet. Whatever his name is.
Look at this.
Angry Birds.
Pedro Pascal. What are you wearing, bud? I mean, I don't know how to dress, but the fact that you don't helps me feel better about myself.
No, he knows how to dress.
No,
look, if you bring back the craziness of the 70s, but with modern patterns, I'm all there. Like that is fucking brilliant. Like, I love it. I love it.
I mean, when you're super good looking guy like Pedro Pascal, you can pretty much wear anything, and but is what it is.
But by the way, just walk around like pompadours and those scarves with the craft. What are those neck things that pop out? Those craft. What are those? You know what I'm talking about? Like you put them in your
ascot
collar. No, man. I don't fucking know.
like Fred from Scooby Doo.
Like Liberace. Just like Liberace.
Complete side note. That new Steven Spielberg movie where it's
Fullertons?
Yeah, they're not. Yeah. It's not called that.
Fablemans.
It's like
the
Fablemans. His mom, I think his mom might be He-Man. Yes. I just want to point that out. That Steven Spielberg's mom is He-Man, and that's where he gets all his directorial powers. I mean, I'm pretty convinced of it anyway. But DMCA. Yesterday,
what if that phone gets just demonetized? That little
yeah. Yesterday on the first woman stormtrooper, Samantha, she confirmed that when they were on set for the day that Marva's hologram popped up, it was fuck the Empire. She confirmed that too. It was also confirmed in Empire magazine by the woman who plays Dedra, the actor who plays Dedra, confirmed it too. And then Samantha came out and said, "Yep, I'm glad she did that, so I can talk about it now." So, yeah, in case anybody was wondering, but what's going on? What's going on right now at CCXP? XP. Is there any more news? Why aren't you updating me, Bestman Bulletin? So I'm gonna ask him if there's been anything else. Anything else? So yeah, that's what I say. Anything else? If you want to know how to get like more information out of people, sources, and friends, you just go, anything else? So, anyways, hey Rob, did you see the Transformers trailer?
No.
Bestman sent it to me. And I saw it and I was like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen
I
in my
knew
whole
it.
entire
Your
life.
buddy Joby Harold wrote that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't, you know what?
Friend of the show.
I don't think my buddy Joby Harold decided we're gonna do
Joby, my
gorillas.
Joby.
Yeah.
Wherever you write, we're gonna like my Joby.
It's inherently the problem is the premise itself. Oh,
it's called Rise of the Beast. I told you this was gonna be stupid. Did I not tell you? It's got the word rise in it.
Yeah, and when I saw like the like Twitter like response to it, everybody's like, "This is fucking cool, man."
Oh, Beast Wars idiots. Yeah,
this is badass, dude.
They're marks.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm not a Beast Wars man, kid. You know, it's that you know what kid loves the Beast Wars? It's that Bionicle kid. They're like the same kid, the Bionicle Beast Wars people. You know.
You know what? I think Bestman Bolton mentioned Bionicle and how he loved it as a child.
That explains the attitude.
So I'm telling you. Yeah.
Legos are Legos. Bionicles, it's a whole nother level of nerddom.
That's so stupid. Yeah. There's like this fucking like gorilla and Transformer, and he's like, Optimus Prime, do not fuck with me. And he's like, okay. It was just like
great.
Yeah, it looked like the same animation, almost like from like King Kong from like the Peter Jackson one, but it was a Transformer. So I guess not for me. Not for me. Not saying you suck if you like it. If you like it, good for you.
So I'm saying the movie sucks. You can like sucky shit. I mean, I like stupid shit, you know, like it's okay. But I'm not gonna sit here and go, that looks like it's brilliant. Just own the shit. If you're like, hey man, I know it's dumb, but I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Like when people go, oh, you know, the fern golly, the wolf. I'm like, yeah, but I like it. So shut up. Like
right.
Like you're not taking away my fun. You know, oh, you know, it's just Dune and Flash Gordon. Yeah, I know, Uncle Dennis. I know it's just Dune and Flash Gordon. Keep reminding me what the fuck Star Wars is. Thank you. So my favorite Star Wars complaint I ever got, bro. I know you got stuff to read, but was this comic book shop owner, right? This comic book shop owner I used to go to. I like the store. He was one of those guys that he's contentious, but he'd go, Star Wars is just Shane. It's just Shane. You know?
Yeah.
Every fucking time I walked in the door.
Well, that's wait, when I did my review of Willow, I think it was the second episode. I was like, there's this part where the horse goes over the cliff and Borman is saying some words, and then the horses all go over, and then the character's like, what did you mean by that? And he's all, it means it's an ancient word for stop. And I was like, I think that's from Young Guns too. And like today, every old fucker who watched it's like, that's Young Guns 2. They ripped off Young Guns 2. And it's like, Young Guns 2 is pretty fucking old, you guys. Like, it's kind of fair game to rip off Young Guns 2 at this point, since nobody remembers Young Guns 2, but us old fuckers
Willow's actually older than Young Guns 2. About the same age as Young Guns.
So. Yeah, but Young Guns 3 ain't happening because one motherfucker won't get a fucking COVID shot. So that's the end of Young Guns. Young Guns
should be good for Black Panther 3 though.
Wait, is Emilio Estevez supposed to be in Black Panther 3?
Well, he was in Mission Impossible. Why not?
All right. So like the fucking thing Favreau essentially said is John Favreau confirms that the scope of the third season of The Mandalorian is greater than the first two, and that fans can expect some surprises. Surprises? You know.
And it's Boba Fett or the Vespas. It's the Vespas. We're like,
it's the Vespas. No! Yeah.
Watch, he'll triple down on it just to prove, you know, it's actually really good. You know, everyone's going, look, they keep putting it in. It must be good. I actually like the Vespas. Yeah, your avatar's stupid, but those Vespas, I like them.
you know, they're kind of cool. You know what I mean?
No. I mean, they're in Fortnite. Why not to like them?
But Bob Chapek suggested that we use them as the disabled scooters in the Disney parks. So now we're putting them in the Disney parks too. So yeah, you know. So if you don't like them, you don't like accessibility. How about that? And he's like, oh shit, he just checked.
I really got to draw a paycheck fucking cartoon. Get that going.
Dude, we solved it, dude. He's on the show.
Yeah, and it's funny like a few times, but
it was all my fuck you.
But I can't do it when I'm a ghost. It doesn't work.
But yeah, well, go ahead, talk. I'll puppeteer. You be the voice actor.
I like to eat ass.
See? He does.
Yeah, look at me. No, it's not. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So bad. It's not gonna work.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Max? Baymax, I mean. Not Mrs. Max. But
yeah, she's gonna be like, "What'd you say?
What'd you say, motherfucker?"
Oh no, person. Chill
out. Yeah, still nothing on Indiana Jones that I can see. I'm checking though, because
you get no Jones trailer today, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a chance that the Indiana Jones trailer hits. Wait, okay, it just shows Indiana Jones 5 on the screen right now. This is all, you know, if this isn't a big trick, you know what I mean?
They're blacking it out.
No, I mean there's okay. People are taking videos and shit. Like if they do show the trailer, it will be bootlegged, I would say. But I think like the Transformers trailer, for instance, that one hit. So you know, you never know. But I don't think it like I was saying like earlier, like or the last week anyways. I don't know. I want the Mando trailer and the Indiana Jones trailer today, but I don't know if it would be the best idea because of the self-cannibalizing nature of it. One thing is going to become the focus because everybody's just so, you know, one or the other minded, you know what I mean, on things. Yeah, Business Investment says Indy now, so it confirms that the picture is in fact real.
Star Wars fans hate Marvel, but they want them to release all their info the way Marvel does too. You know?
Yeah. Well, I could not like Marvel films and like how they do things and like how they really actually release shit.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, no,
yeah,
no.
So. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Rub your nose in it. Want to rub your nose in
God, no. He's
see?
He's doing it.
See?
He's doing
there
it.
you go. I'm doing it. See? Officially this dumbest Star Wars show ever.
I don't know. I think my interview with Adriana Arjona might have taken the cake today.
You released it too fast, man. Like I saw it too late. I was driving back. I don't check my phone, and I'm like, you should just cut those. Anyways, do it anyway. Just cut those up, and then just put them in randomly. Like it's great when it's one or two.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you
can even do a bumper, like interview with the bigs, bop, bop, and then you just that question and cocaine, and then
yeah,
you know,
yeah. I mean, we could check in with her if we wanted to. You know what I mean?
Not enough super chats yet to get you to do that.
No, that's true.
It's true.
But,
well, you're gonna get the super chats if you don't put in the work. Yeah, that's the age-old question.
Okay. You want to know something right now? She didn't turn off her camera. The camera's still on. The camera's still on right now, and so I could put her on for a sec.
I actually just came off the plane, so I can feel myself a little puffier than usual.
Just go to Big's Cam.
Yeah.
Right. Just check it on the Big's Cam and just watch like we can just watch it for like 15 seconds.
You know, I mean, we could just check in with her whenever we need to. Whenever
Big's Watch 2022.
Yeah, the Big's Watch. You know, it's possible. So
Big's Picks.
Big's Picks.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep, dude. You're not wrong, dude. So apparently the Indy 5 stuff is happening now. That is true. I'm trying to update. My computer doesn't like me though. Computer hates me. The first trailer for Indiana Jones has been released. Okay, we got it.
Oh, we got
Hold
it.
on. Yep.
Do I need to stream it? Because every time you stream it, it's choppy as shit.
Yeah, if you could stream it,
I got this. I got the CPU.
go ahead, man. That'd be great. That'd be really good.
Let me close all my porn. Hold on, I gotta get all this porn off my.
Yeah,
where's it?
Here we go. I'm excited for this. We haven't even seen it, so I have to go. Oh my god! Can you guys believe how excited I am for this right now? You know, I need to like really flip out.
The link?
Oh well, no, I closed it.
You want to send me the link, buddy?
You know, it's
you send in the private chat.
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Send on Twitter.
I just saw like some comic book fucking thing. Hold on one second. I'll be able to get it real quick. One sec. Latest. All right. The Nerdy Basement has it. Here, I'm gonna send this to you, and then I'm also gonna check the YouTube version really quickly though, because well, it's fine.
Yeah. You told me I should watch Willow, but I watched Willow porn parody instead. And it's not bad. Holds up pretty good.
All right.
Comparatively, the acting is about the same.
I'm gonna shit my pants right now if we don't watch the Willow trailer instead of the
private. Or you send it to Twitter?
I think I sent it to you on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay, I got it. One second.
Yeah.
There, and then let me full screen.
All right. I'm not scared. You're scared. Let me make my screen big. Okay, my screen's big. Sound.
Go to present. Let's see, share screen.
Yeah, do that. Dun, 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 dun. Indiana Jones. He's mad as hell. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I miss the desert.
Oh, it's the same one from before.
I miss the sea.
Yeah, this is the D23 trailer. So.
And I miss waking up every morning.
Yeah.
Wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us.
I hope it has a title at the end.
Those
sad, man.
Come and gone.
Perhaps not.
Hit by a bus.
I don't believe in magic. But a few times in my life.
Oh, the train.
I've seen things.
That's what the fog was.
Things I can't explain. And I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe. It's how hard you believe it.
Nice rocky bit, man.
Yep, Dial
Motherfucker.
Destiny. It's a Dial Destiny.
I'm her godfather. Get back.
There we go. We got the title. Dial of Destiny. It is.
I like it.
Was.
I don't like the title. I like the trailer though.
Yeah.
You want to watch it again?
Yeah, I want to watch it again, you motherfucker.
You watch it again with no stuttering and shit. All right, here we go.
No more stuttering.
All right, DMCA.
Bix. Here we go. Indiana Jones. Can't believe Bespin's all
It's just like Uncharted.
I miss the sea.
UFO.
And I miss
You see the
waking
UFO?
up every morning.
Yeah.
Wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will
So
bring
that
to us.
that time void thing we were seeing was that light on top of the
Those
train.
days have come and gone.
What we're not
Perhaps.
when I say time void, I mean
Perhaps not.
that's what people were speculating it was. It's just the fog.
I don't believe in magic.
Hey, they did an actual like temple
A few
right this
times
time.
in my life. I've seen things.
The deep fake
Things I
guy.
can't explain.
Deepfake guy.
I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe.
How hard you can get hit. Keep on going.
It's how hard you believe it.
Oh, sorry.
Toby Jones.
Indiana Jones and the tax evasion of destiny. He's just running away from paying taxes. Ooh.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
I'm her god.
Is that Borat?
Get back.
Is that Sala behind him? Wait, I think Sala's behind him right there, maybe. Or I'm not sure. It looked like Sala was there with him.
Let me see. Okay. All right, let me see. Oh, you motherfucker.
Come on, Rob. Dial it in.
If it was an Avatar trailer, you would fuck it up.
That's next, motherfucker. Hope you're ready.
DMCA.
Here it goes.
Who is this man?
I'm her godfather.
I'll say something.
You were-
Is that Sala? Is that?
Get
Is
back.
he right there? Is he back there?
Wait.
Nope. It's
Nope,
just a
that's
kid.
just another guy in a fez.
It's the
just another-
kid from Budapest Hotel. Indiana Jones in the Budapest Hotel. Yeah.
Hey, we did a Pass Hotel.
All right, we've watched it enough.
Okay. Yeah,
We've
we
tempted
watched
fate.
it.
We've
I mean, it's
tempted-
pretty much the same trailer that we watched before with a couple of new shots. Got some Toby Jones. It's some
yeah,
more
but you can
Indiana
actually see
Jones.
this shit this time. I couldn't see shit in that.
Yeah, I already
trailer.
saw it. So when I was watching the fake one or the bootleg one, it was a lot like I was watching the thing again for me because I'd already seen it. You know what I mean? Like when you know the images, it kind of works like that.
Right. You saw it there. You were at it there. We didn't get to see it, Jason.
Rob, I want you to tell Planet Fitness that you love him. When you say I love you, Planet Fitness, and I won't fight anymore.
Is it pizza day yet at Planet Fitness? Or is it- yeah, it's gotta be pizza day.
Hey, you know that's Rob's way of saying he loves you, Planet Fitness. That's because he remembers.
Yeah, I remember.
The copyright strike could suck my dick. That's what I say.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we were adding insightful commentary. I was going Toby Jones, over it. So, what are we
The
doing? Right?
DMCA of Destiny.
Yeah. When me and Bestman were talking yesterday, we were like, somebody's gonna say, "Don't touch that dial." Somebody's gonna say it in the movie. They can not say it, right? It's gonna be said. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just saw Kanye West endorsed Hitler on Alex Jones's show. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what a great fucking day. We get Indiana Jones and we get to see the Nazis for who they fucking really are now. Just come out and say what we've all known for the longest time.
Kanye's
You
gonna
know?
come out and confirm that Indiana Jones is also not real.
He's Antifa Jones.
He's like, I know none of that stuff happened because Indiana Jones ain't even real. It's like,
I try to never look at the internet while
Kanye.
we're talking, but since we had it open, it popped right up. I was like, what is this? Why is Hitler trending? I figured, was that in the trailer? I thought it had to do with the trailer. Like we missed a line somehow or
yeah.
I'm like, I didn't see Hitler. And then I'm like, oh no, Kanye West and Alex Jones endorsed Hitler. Great.
No, so as of late, Disney and Lucasfilm and stuff like that has been cooler about their promo material not getting flagged. Like so far, that's been the case.
Nintendo. Like I'm like Nintendo.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
show our commercials, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Did you see that they like went at like one of like the Smash Brothers like fan like tournaments and stuff? It's just like
That's
what
it for years. It's
what are
been
you
years, dude.
doing? I know they
For
they
years, it's
went
been
they
this way.
they did it on like the bigger one. They
I
finally
know,
like
but
like
they've been
when-
doing. I know.
yeah, but it's buffoonery. It's like
The real question is when they go after multiverses,
Yeah.
Nintendo's always been a little bitch when it comes to this, man. I don't really care at the end of the day, but it is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I mean,
I've
I'm not a part of it, so like I don't care. I just get like I'm just like the stupidity of a
Yeah.
corporation not realizing that those
Except-
people are so devoted. Just let them have their fun. You're not losing anything unless you want to go and do it yourself. Do it yourself.
Except their games still are outselling everyone else's, so maybe they're honest. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I don't know. You know, look, they're the ones that let Game Freak release Pokemon in that state, and it still sold 10 million copies in 3 days. So you figured that one out.
Yeah.
You know.
So by the way, I think that thing we see in the trailer is the dial. We do see the dial D for Destiny.
I mean, I know that the window in the Millennium Falcon is based on one of those bombers, but it is kind of funny to see an actual Indiana Harrison Ford in the cockpit of one of those. Nice little homage, right? Like that little,
yeah.
I know we were making the Dial D, the Hitchcock jokes for quite the while.
Yeah.
Dial V for venereal disease. You know, like. Indiana Jones and the clap of destiny. You know?
Yeah.
I've been spending a lot of time at Club Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I understand, like, and I'm guessing that like copyright law is different throughout the world. So maybe that explains some of their behavior, not to try to justify it, but maybe it does.
You go to jail in Japan for stealing shit, bro.
One of the stories that I remember about Lucasfilm was that a company made an incision device that you can use to cut open somebody's chest or cut people open for surgery, whatever it happened to be. And they called it the lightsaber. Then Lucasfilm had to sue them and then just gave them the money back. Like they just like money, here's the money back, but they had to do it to protect their copyright of the term lightsaber.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, the biggest what do you call it? The company that's done the most damage to someone is that guy who leaked the Hulk movie online, the 2003 Ang Lee Hulk movie. And he went to jail for fucking forever, dude. Like,
yeah.
Like Universal, is that Universal that did that movie? Yeah, I think it was Universal. They got him. Universal got him. Yeah.
Poor Ang Lee. He's like, how could they do this to me? But yeah, so I don't know. I'm happy about the Indiana Jones trailer. It looks fun, but the trailer was also like so like generically action Indy and stuff like that. I still don't have like a feel for the movie, so I have no idea if like I'm not really more excited for it from after that trailer.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, someone who just saw it in high res, I'm gonna tell you that was a good teaser trailer.
Okay,
that's got action.
Yeah,
that's not like, look, I love Avatar. I've not been a fan of the way Disney's been marketing these movies so far. I was like, they're gonna put every action bit into all the fucking online ads like the week before. But this whole like that Dune, Blade Runner 2049, Eternals thing where like they show you a trailer where everything's just slowly moving across a vista for fucking 2.5 minutes. It's gotta stop.
Yeah,
it's gotta stop. You know, put the action in. Women like to see action too, man. Like my favorite UFC is the women's division. Like just stop with this fucking like, oh, we want the Oscar bait. We want to make it look all special. So this was a good, you know, and it's real in Man's Gold tradition. 310 to Yuma. It's real hands-on action, not like the CGI bike jumping off a cliff like in the Uncharted films, or you know what I mean? Or like even the Crystal Skull trailer when we could tell the Jeep sequences was this big CGI bit, you know? This is like actual boots on the ground, like kind of like good tactile. You know? Right. Yeah. And that the way they CGI'd the shit out of that fucking parade was great. I mean, that's a palette. That's a palette of Americana being thrown right at you. Wish it were in 3D, you know?
I wonder if it will be. Oh shit, we got a poster, bitch.
Well, I don't like the name. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. It's very LucasArts, right? I'm all about. I love me some fucking Fate of Atlantis, but you know, like it's. I don't know, Dial of Destiny.
So here's the poster.
Yeah.
Just an old Indiana
sure,
Jones.
that's a poster. Sure. Okay. It's a big face.
The big,
Yeah, I don't
big
know.
movie.
Okay, this has marketing. What are you doing?
Mhm. Yeah.
Squint
I
test. June 30th. That's the name of the movie. Like
June 30th. Hi, my name is June Jones. I'm June Jones. Don't you want to see me have all my adventures?
Had you been on the ranch in 2001, that might have actually made it into a script. Junebug Jones. Junebug. No, can't call him Junebug, Lord. Oh, no, I want to call him Junebug.
Max. Max is all Freddy Krueger.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A
Little bit. Little tiny baby bit.
Yeah, it's not a good poster. If you're going to do a big head, have someone paint it.
Yeah.
I don't want big photo heads, man. I don't care for that shit.
So here's what I'll say is I don't think I will be going after this one. I would want it if I could get it, but I wouldn't go crazy for it. I wouldn't be dropping $100 to get it or something, like a real one. But I think if you go to the movie theater and you see this and you haven't been paying attention, I think this is cool. You're like, what the fuck? Oh shit, is that Indiana Jones? And then you're gonna look it up, and then you'll start taking in all of the media, and then they'll rope you into the fan base. I think that's sort of maybe where this could be successful.
Here's why I could care less about that kind of marketing, though, because they're always going to trap you for 35 minutes in that theater, making you watch that fucking trailer and every other fucking trailer before some movie you wanted to see. No,
you're already going to be in Avatar for 3 hours.
No,
you could
no,
stay
no,
the 30 minutes and watch the Indiana Jones trailer.
I found a theater that just plays the fucking movies. No. Yeah, they just start the movies.
What?
That movie starts. Yes, it does exist, but not in California. 35 fucking minutes at every other theater I've ever been to. 35 minutes. So you're gonna see that whole fucking trailer everywhere.
I like watching trailers. So I don't mind
I can't stand it, dude.
I
Coke
get
commercials.
annoyed when it's I get annoyed when it's like the commercials, like you just said, when it's like Coke commercials and that kind of bullshit.
The worst, Jason. The worst are Coca-Cola let me make this film. And it's the worst. It's like a Hallmark version of a commercial. It's like the lamest. You're like, it's not a film, man. They let you make a commercial. Thank you for letting me make this film. Coca-Cola, RC Cola, PepsiCo. Fucking my film.
But
that's a film in the way like this is a show. You know what I mean? Like sure, it's a show. Sure.
Yeah, it's a show. But yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else dropping from it, any more steals or anything like that, because it seems like that could be, but probably not. But June 30th, well, that really hammers that into my brain a little bit better because they keep changing the date. So
if COVID ain't an issue and World War III doesn't happen by then, it'll be great.
Oh, yeah.
Whoo!
Well, there's one thing I'll get COVID for. It's Indiana Jones. It's not the plan, though. It's not the plan. but
as he's dying, I don't know if it was worth it.
Yeah. Indiana Jones 4 was better.
It's like that guy who got to see Rise of Skywalker before he died of cancer. He thought he was getting the greatest gift in the world. He was like, I wish I hadn't seen it, then died.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
By the way, before it started, a couple of friends sent me footage they showed Indiana Jones stuff before, and I'm like, that's from Indiana Jones 4. Everyone's like, I don't think so. And then it was I could tell because it was the car from the opening, and then it had like Indiana Jones with a beard in it, like a picture of him with like a beard. That must be from like another movie or something. That must be from like that fucking Yosemite.
Yeah.
No. It was like a, I don't know. I'm wondering if they used like placeholder footage and then never like updated it to the real stuff because it appeared to be real. It appeared to be real because it was coming out from like film bloggers and stuff. I'm pretty sure. So
so it was like, what do they call those? What do they call those things when you
like a sizzle reel?
There you go, sizzle reel. Yeah, that's where they take pre-made footage and put it together.
Right.
Yeah, might have been a sizzle reel.
Sizzle reel. Sizzler. But
We going to Sizzler. Love that bread, man. Give me some of that bread. That cheesy bread.
Yeah, let me see it. Make sure there's nothing else, because yeah, it looks like that's probably it for the day. So honestly, I think that's probably our show right there. I think we already did it.
We did it.
I think we're already done. I think we did it. We did the show.
Wow, 40 minutes. Can we do that every day? Just 40 minutes.
Hey, if we could shut the fuck up, we could do it in 10 probably. We just
Meg's like, don't move it on Meg's territory, bro.
Uh-oh. I'll be like, yeah. When I was on the Standish show yesterday, I was Star Wars Jag, and people couldn't tell the difference. They thought I was her.
I thought it was Yeg because you're Hispanic.
Hi, I'm Star Wars Jag. Jäger.
I think you're Swedish.
Jägermeister.
Jägermeister. Jägermeister. Yeah, the Jägermeister.
The Meister of Jäger.
All right.
But yeah, well, yeah, we did it. I think we did it. If anything else should happen, we will come back. Mando 3,
I want movies. Here's the thing.
1st.
You can play trailers. If that fucking movie says it starts at 2:30, you start the trailers at 2:20. I want that movie starting within 5 minutes of that fucking time. I don't want to be sitting in the theater for 35 minutes and then the fucking movie rolls at 3 o'clock. No, that's not happening. It's not happening. I don't give a fuck how luxury. I'm pretty comfy at home. I want that shit to start on time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but then you end up like going out with this girl who's always late, and she's it's all gonna be fine. The movie never starts on time. You're like, at this theater,
and then I leave her there, and then I leave her there and walk right the fuck out. This relationship's never gonna work. So, you Uber your way back. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, you could do that.
I'm uncompromising. I could. I have. When I dated, you think I didn't just walk out?
Okay,
my wife.
Rob,
we went
not
to
the wife,
this.
Though, Rob. Not the wife.
No, for real. When we were dating, we went to this fucking bar place, and she was dancing with her friend, and they decided to grind up on a dude or something. And I'm like, I don't need this shit. I'm walking the fuck out of here. And I turned around to walk out while they weren't paying attention, and something in the back of my head went, just talk to her about it. Not this time, buddy. That little thing, and I was like, oh, okay. But once I learned I can walk out, I don't have to be there. Man, I walked out of quite a few dates. Like, I'm out of here, man.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
Not my problem.
Yeah. No, if somebody is crossing a clear boundary, you tell them to fuck off. But
yeah.
all I'm saying
I had this girl once. We went to throw darts.
Just late all the time, though.
And she went to throw darts, and this chick started talking to this other dude, and then he came over and started buying her drinks. I just left them.
Have a good time.
I don't need to be right. Yeah. Walking out.
Yeah.
I'll walk out of Sonic too. I don't care.
he walked out of Sonic too. Actually, okay. Really quickly, Rob. Really quickly. Do you want to stay on until the Avatar trailer comes?
When's it coming?
Bestman said Indy now, and then it says no other Star Wars news. It seems Avatar is after Indy. That was at 1 o'clock that he said that.
Okay, let's do this 20 minutes. If it's not on 20 minutes, then no. How about that? We'll give it 20, so we do the hour.
Yeah,
man, we were almost out early. Fuck, I was having such a good day. I got great news. I can't talk to you on air about. I got to tell you off air.
Okay. Is it about something that we talked about before that you were hoping?
Yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah. Well, that's good. So, Rob is going to be the first man to have a baby vaginally. All right. No.
Took a shit in a department store once. Does that count?
Some kids off at the Tim pool.
When I was a little kid, man, I had to go, and they don't have restrooms at Toys R Us. Now, what are you going to do? When you get a chance to go to Toys R Us, do you tell your parents you have to leave to go to the bathroom, or do you do everything you can to hold it to get that toy? What do you do, Jason? Ooh, this is hard, right? This is hard,
dude.
So,
you want to know what a little devious bastard I was as a child? I made a Sizzler joke earlier, and that's why it's on the brain. What I would do is we had a Sizzler right across the street from the mall. And then right across, this is outside the mall though. And then right across the street from it in Lakewood, there was a warehouse, the warehouse. And what I would do is I would get my dad to go to Sizzler, have him eat a lot. Because I knew he would have to take a shit after he ate that salad bar. Because he's always like, I'm going to beat the salad bar.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat
Spinach
so
runs
much.
right through him.
I'm going to eat so much.
Right.
And then he would have to inevitably take a shit because that's my dad. And so we would go over and I would go like, I just don't want to get anything. I just want to look. And then I would start going like, come on, Dad. It's previously viewed, Dad. Come on. It's, come on, Dad. It's bird on a wire. Come on. It's a good price for bird on a wire, Dad. You got to admit that. And then he'd be like, I could tell you have to go. And he'd just be like, fuck, I ain't got time for this shit. And he would just fucking buy it. It was like he had to shit. He had to buy something. He had to get home. He had
Not
three
my
things,
dad. If I got my dad to leave
yeah.
the Toys R Us to go, there's a Jack in the Box down the street, but they didn't have a bathroom at the Toys R Us in 1987, 88, man. They just didn't.
Yeah.
It's an employees only thing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, but I mean, I'd put him in like in a difficult place, and then I get what I wanted. That's it. And we had a lot of previously viewed videos. That's my point, and a couple of records. Yeah, I might have had Blaze of Glory by Bon Jovi. It might be the only Bon Jovi thing I ever bought. I don't regret buying. That one. Yeah, Bon Jovi sucks though. No bathroom at Toys R Us. Yeah, we usually had bathrooms at our Toys R Us, but.
They do suck, but they're great on Stern as an interview, right? Because he got them famous, so like they're super real and shit.
Oh, did he?
So when they come, he got them famous. Like it was like they were like dead, and he put them on back in the K-Rock days, and that's how they kind of got back in the business. And so whenever he'd come on, it's a really good interview, and they'll play live, which is actually pretty good. Like so, in the studio and Stern, that's if you're not a fan, it's like then you have no heart. Right?
Did you know that like Bon Jovi's first release was on the Star Wars Christmas record? Like I think it was playing a song about how do you give a Wookiee a haircut or some shit.
That makes sense.
I'm not even joking. I'm not. Yeah, and that's not a joke. That's like true. Like that was like one of his, or maybe his first record release was on that Star Wars record. So, but yeah. So and then Jedi Chris says, "Congrats, Rob. Super proud of you." See, people don't even know what it is, but they're proud of you because everybody's proud of you, Rob.
And I don't trust it.
As is true. Oh, come on.
I trust the hate. I think that's real. It's yeah. I'm an emotionally abused child, Jason. What do you want?
Rob's been wanting to beat you guys up lately. I'm looking out for you guys.
No, that's Joseph. Joseph wants to do that. What? I'll just abandon you all.
Rick Jones says Bon Jovi sucks. Maybe like they're cool or something in real life. I don't know, but probably not. Dead or Alive, or come on, stupid thing. Okay, the Comic Binge says Dead or Alive is a banger. Young Guns 2, baby. was that the B-side? Is that like the other song on that? But it's been a Bon Jovi day for some reason. But Junior Jangles says, just like in the first movies, we need to see Indy hooking up with a hottie. Just because he's old doesn't mean he can't get it up.
It's his god dad.
That's what I've been saying. Yeah, but she's pretty hot though. I think so, anyways. But I don't know.
She's really hot when she's a droid. That's how I like her.
I mean, I like what she's like. I like what she's like the Millennium Falcon, and R2 puts his like thing in there, and it's like, let's go to Lightspeed, baby, and she's like,
Yeah. She sounds like Cyril's friend.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Stick it in harder, sir.
We're in the siege.
Let me bend over, sir.
Oh man.
They swap jimmies.
We gotta get that guy on the show. That's honestly the only person in the whole world I want to interview.
He's ever cursed in a Star Wars movie, man. He got away with it.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
he's not appreciated enough. Like,
no.
He's really like that guy's a gem. Everything he's doing in that show is just so fucking hilarious. So, yeah. Oh, that's Wanted Dead or Alive is the main hit. I thought it was Blaze of Glory. is it called Dead or Alive and Blaze of Glory is just like the chorus?
No, Wanted Dead or Alive was the first Young Guns. Blaze of Glory is the second Young Guns.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm a Young Guns 2 man myself. I like both of them, but Young Guns 2 is my favorite one. That's what Drew says. I'll come on the show tomorrow. We got Jedi Survivor book details to talk about. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good. And Bridgers is a cutter. No, Bridgers is a cutie.
Yeah, Paul's mean, dude.
Yeah, Paul's like, Bridgers a
cute.
cunt.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
Jesus.
What happened, man? He's like,
Jesus.
there's SJWs in my Han Solo movie. So yesterday,
she doesn't like the new 52. You know, like
yesterday, my buddy Mark, I don't know what he was going for. I was like, I'll let him have it, but he was going for like Andor's science fiction, not sci-fi. I mean, it's science fiction, not fantasy, like Star Wars, like general Star Wars is. And then I think his thesis was like it's less successful because of that. And then, and so I was like, what about Solo then? Does that make Solo science fiction?
Star Wars fiction. Didn't actually
You know?
happen.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that's the smuggler.
No. You didn't say that. Comic Binge didn't say that. Our friend Mark said that, and we were like in the conversation. But you did agree that Andor is science fiction, I believe. I think that was what you said. So my response is, what does that make Solo? Because what makes Andor science fiction is the lack of mysticism, right? When you say, I mean, if you were to agree that it was science fiction, it would be the lack of mysticism. And so therefore Solo doesn't have any. Solo has like the same amount, even though they're both different films. And I love Mark for the record. I mean, you know, he could. I thought it was. I thought it was a fun take.
Solo isn't a science fiction. I can assure you that.
Yeah, it's not. But by the same metric, Andor.
Book of Boba Fett had no mysticism, but it had space lizard, but it's not really mysticism. They licked the frog and got high.
It does eventually get to Jedis though, and the Force, and little baby has
that's
magic
right.
powers.
That one episode,
but it does. I mean it. Yeah,
but it shouldn't have. If it was just Boba Fett, it wouldn't have had that.
Yeah,
you see what I mean? Like that's the problem. Like they don't make it about Boba Fett. They shove that in there so they can go, look, no, we got it.
Yeah.
No, that's like saying it's ridiculous, man. That's like saying the Star Wars Rogue Squadron books or the Wraith Squadron books aren't Star Wars because they didn't deal with the Force.
That they're science fiction.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah,
they're not. They're space. They're like space combat, but that's not science fiction. Like science fiction has to do with a parable of our current world being like portrayed in another futuristic society. There's like some,
but Andor does that to the conversation. Andor does that.
Sure. It's more on the THX 1138 side.
Yeah,
but it has cereal, so you know.
I've been excited for Cocaine Bear, and I still haven't got to see the trailer for it. Have you seen the trailer for it?
Yeah, I saw it. Fine, you know, it's they got the dude in there I like that does all those angry customer TikToks and stuff, you know. But it clearly was shot with. I never want to hear anyone say Kevin Smith movies don't look like movies. Well, this looks like an extended Saturday Night Live bit, you know, like. Visually speaking, so I just figure when they're shooting this on a low budget, they're better off shoving real analog lenses on their digital cameras, you know, so to give it more of a film look. They really need that look because when it's clean and cheap, I don't know, man. You know, it may as well be a Comedy Central skit. You know.
Planet Fitness says a lot of people are on the boat of wanting Solo 2 with the actual Han Solo. The verdict is not out on Willow for me right now, and I gotta say, John Kasdan, he's at one hand is really hit it out of the park with Willow, and on the other hand, ran out into the stands, got the ball, and brought it back, and got himself out by fucking with certain.
I'm not a fan of Solo, guys. I think it's got some strong points, but
yeah.
Fucking up the Kessel Run the way they did, in my opinion, like making it a monster thing. I can't for the life of me thought how that was a good fucking idea. I don't agree with it. Like that's not what the Kessel Run was ever insinuated to be in any material. Pick any fucking version of it you want. They're like, that's right. We're gonna make it 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Don't. That's not the place for it. Like that whole like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea shit should have been something in Rise of Skywalker, like in that weird fucking zone, you know, where it's all fucking stormy and they, you know, like I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So yeah, I don't know. I
How we doing on
I
Avatar?
don't know.
We got 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. I don't know. So I don't have a huge problem with the Kessel Run. I kind of don't care. You know what I mean? And then what it amounted to, I'm just like, okay, it's just is what it is now. That's what it is now. And so I'm like, whatever. When it comes, oh shit, Julie, I'm just seeing your message now, but we're kind of at the end. But you're welcome
making
to
Han Solo a war movie and not a buddy movie is why it tanked. I'm just telling you right now. It needed to be a fun buddy, Smokey and the Bandit type flick, man. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, making it. Here they're in war, and here's all the crew they have died, and I'm like, this is not Solo's dumb fun. Shit don't get serious in Solo's life until he meets fucking Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
like this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
I don't care how well produced it is. It may as well have been the fucking Kyle Katarn movie, and it wouldn't have, you know, like whatever.
Everybody wants us to show the Cocaine Bear one.
No, I'm not watching that shit.
Let me
yeah, you guys watch your stupid shit on your time, you know?
Hey. Whoa. What is this?
Now when they make Cocaine Snorks, that's some shit I'll watch, you know. I'll watch Cocaine Snorks. Yeah, they got that tube on their head. It's good, perfect for sniffing. Snorting. Yeah. Cocaine Snorks.
Cocaine Snorks. Yeah. So we got
the Kessel Run should have been about a beer run. We got to get across Texarkana, 10 hours.
Yeah, no, of all of the movies to rip off, it should have been a Smokey and the Bandit kind of style convoy kind of movie, like
trucker
and
fun,
that's
racing the Imperial cops and shit, you know. And I'm not saying they had to have like cartoonish Imperial. They could have had like real serious Krennic style motherfuckers, but they got this doofus in there. That's the one place to put the humor. But then they'll shove the humor into like a real serious fucking like, you know, Star Wars-y trilogy moment. You're like, what are you guys doing, man? Whatever. And look, the fucking movie did what it did. And forget financially, it's still a 50-50 with folks, you know? And so killing off all those people, oh man, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Great production value. I just think they should have got Ron Howard to direct Episode 9 and J.J. Abrams to do the Han Solo movie.
Yeah,
like,
well,
that's what should have happened. You know?
a lot of those sets are really cheap looking in it too. All right, let's look at Cocaine Bear.
Look how cheap. The problem isn't like whether they can CG a bear or a human. The problem is Lucas is like, make 700 of the Gungans, you know, and then battle droids and tanks and Muppets and Jewish stereotypes that fly on wings. And, you know.
Planet Fitness says 18 minutes of Avatar screening right now.
Oh, we're not gonna watch anything.
So
Giving us.
Well, that makes me think that what they're seeing is the minutes that we saw at D23. Probably it's probably that same exact demo, that same tech demo.
Why would they release a new trailer when they just released a trailer 2 weeks ago and a trailer 2 weeks before that?
I mean,
that is so. I don't know.
I would imagine that we still need like somewhat of a story trailer.
No, man, if it's projected already to do 150 million, then they've done their job. Apparently, you don't need to do shit. Like you already bought your ticket, right? Like Jason, I'm just telling you their viewpoint. I don't agree with it, but that's their viewpoint.
But right now, if that's their viewpoint, they need to realize that if their viewpoint is based off of people who saw the other ones and are down to go to a theatrical experience, understanding that he will deliver that, but if they want to maximize their money, they actually need to like sell what the story is to some extent.
How they're going to maximize their
point.
money is when they put all the explosion shit in those fucking social media trailers that mostly people are. I mean, the majority of the people are looking to go that they don't currently capture are those kids watching TikTok videos. So you're just going to see all that footage there. I don't agree with this, but that's, you know, I've talked to marketing folks that do this shit for a living, and they just, like, you know, when your sources tell me, oh, Rob, see, Disney Plus is where all the money makes. We're losing money on Disney Plus. We got to hire a freeze. We got to get a new CEO. You know, like that mentality. Like, I don't agree with it, Jason. I'm not defending it. I just, I think the first trailer you get all Oscar baity if you want, fine. But the second one needs to bring the fucking, the oomph, you know, the explosions and the fights and.
What I always said, what I'm afraid of about this Avatar, and what I was most excited for about Avatar, that's what I said in our original Avatar conversation back in the day, is I want to know what the story is and like what the gist of the direction is for the new thing. And right now I'm kind of getting the impression that maybe it's been so long that this is like a soft reboot of the series, and we're basically going to get Avatar 1 again with the better tech remade with this is like literally a carrier, and then it's going to go from there. So like Avatar 2 is probably going to be like the real one.
This is literally the conversation I had last night with my buddy he shoots film stuff for right now. He does all sorts of shit, but he does all the plates for like some of the last stuff in Westworld 4, and he does a lot of stuff for Netflix and different, you know, he actually films shit, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was telling him, I'm like, I have two fears. One is exactly what you said, that it's been so long that this is somehow a soft reboot. Now, in a way, he says he's pretty skeptical of James Cameron, but he goes, I don't think Cameron would do quite that. I'm like, well, he sort of did that with Terminator 2. It's kind of a soft reboot of Terminator 1. But he disguised it enough, right? And gave enough new choices like Sarah Connor and Miles Dyson and all that stuff to not fucking it be a big deal, right? So, and what's crazy is that one would say Terminator 2 is faster than Terminator 1, but Terminator 2 is longer than Terminator 1, right? Yeah. So like this could be a faster I fear that too, but if he somehow figure out a way to do that, and it works, then we know that fine. You know what I mean? Like
what I saw if what I saw is what they're seeing now, it was a lot like, isn't this exposition beautiful? Let's just sit here and watch the water wash along the dock and then watch the child cat thing swim, you know? It's like that kind of shit. So
here's where that works though.
You know,
but in the context of the film, that would work if then at the end that kid's really in danger, but because you actually spent time with that person, you cared. Like our problem with modern Marvel films, right, is that you don't spend a lot of time with these characters. Things just starts happening to them, and we're supposed to care. It's like the prequels. We're supposed to just care as things go along. Like it's important that in A New Hope, the front part of that movie is slower when we're on Luke time, right? We're spending time with Luke, and it needs to move slower. So if we didn't spend that time with Luke, you wouldn't care about all the other shit at the end. So, and that sort of thing. So I'm not against it. Yeah. Now, if we go and it's all exposition, and at the end, the kids that don't even matter, I'll be like, that was bullshit.
Yeah, I think the kids will matter, but like, you know, yeah, it kind of seems like, I think it's going to be like maybe reiterating what the whole thing is and how it works, and then they'll probably kill Jake Sully and make him like become like the full like force of the planet, like in the intelligence of the world.
I've had a feeling they were going to kill him sooner. I mean, he's the weakest of all the actors anyway, so better just Alec Guinness him.
Yeah.
But
is his name Jake Sully? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
making sure
it's Jose Candice.
So. Okay.
But what? Yeah. But dude's gonna rage at me. But it's just it's fun. So the other fear I have is when James Horner passed away, I was hoping Cameron would have got the best composer you could find, and for my money, that's Hans Zimmer. Like Hans Zimmer literally, man, can make any movie better than it should be with his music.
Well,
man.
if you watched the Willow thing, you would know. You just get a cover band in there. And you fucking won't even miss James Horner. You will
And
be James
instead-
who?
They're going with the guy he's an accomplished musician and he's been an assistant in movies for a long time. He even like assisted on Fern Gully of all fucking things, which is hilarious. But I'm worried about that, Jason, the music. I'm worried about the music.
Okay. Jam and James sent in an email. And it says this is on well wait, is this is on November 25th. This is the wrong one. Where's he at? That's not Jam and James. That's somebody else. What the hell's going on here? Here it is. Okay, this says Rob's homework assignment. I haven't read this yet, by the way. I was busy this morning. Hi, Rob. I know most of the listeners ignore what you say on the show, but try as I might, I cannot. The other week, you asked that people submit their ideas for a General Grievous TV series. Immediately, I jumped to action. I know that your request was made some time ago, but I think once you read this amazing pitch, you'll understand the delay. Genius such as this simply cannot be rushed. Also, leaving my house to interact with the human world really cuts into my time to do nerd shit. You should feel lucky that you are not burdened with such matters. Anyhow, without further ado, I present you my pitch for the General Grievous TV show. The show is called Grievous and Butthead. The show follows the hilarious hijinks of a teenage Grievous in his pre-cyborg days with his wacky pal Butthead. Watch as these two comical teens pull off pranks that go horribly awry, resulting in gruesome injuries that eventually transform the young teens into the hideous mechanical monster we first met in Revenge of the Sith. The show will also provide irreverent social commentary as Grievous and Butthead add their personal critiques to the hottest jizz hollow vids. Now, I already know what you're saying. This sounds like action figure surface level Star Wars. Not to worry. After the huge success of Ander, he wrote with DUR, we heard you loud and clear. In season 2, we fast forward to a young adult Grievous struggling to come to terms with his past. Your soul will ache as we watch Grievous' struggle with understanding why he invented his alter ego, Korn 3PO, to deal with his childhood trauma. The tears will flow as you see Grievous finally accept that his obsession with fire is what killed his lifelong friend, Butthead, and the desperate attempt to create a droid army to fill the hole in his fully exposed heart. Are your nipples as hard as mine right now for something like this? I think we know the answer to that, but we also know that a good idea requires flawless execution. Fear not, I've already got that covered too. To honor the old school film traditions, we're shooting with real film and none of these fancy cameras with motors to keep us at a smooth 24 frames a second. Everything will be shot on hand crank cameras with the old Cecil B. DeMille style. And you want film grain? You got it. The negative will run across a belt sander to ensure that the image is textured as fuck. Naturally, it would be a once in a generation talent to pull this off. So we're assuming a dream team to bring this to life. We're assembling a dream team to bring this to life. Your showrunner, Mike Judge. The directors, Jim Hoskins, Greasy Strangler, the guy who did the Mentos commercials in the 90s, and Steven Seagal. Music by Danny Elfman, but not just the Elf Man. He's getting Oingo Boingo, his synth band from the 80s, back together for the special event. And finally, the cast: Darth Plagueis, Larry David, Butthead, Seth Rogen, Dooku, Paul Rubens, Palpatine, Bill Clinton. Also introducing Christopher Walken as the Wise Jedi Master, Mor Cobb L. And of course, in our lead role as Grievous, Sacha Baron Cohen. No doubt this pitch is a cut above the other ones, and no one even bothered to send you. Or of course, you would be our first pick to head up the art department that helps bring this masterpiece to life. So what do you say? Are you ready to make a General Grievous TV show? James, executive producer of Grievous and Butthead.
Man, when you think my jokes are lame, maybe now you'll appreciate,
Hey, I appreciated it. I appreciated the effort.
It's like the filibuster hour, right? For fan fiction filibuster, right?
Kieran says, "Hey
You know,
guys,
Jason,
I've
hold
seen."
on, Jason.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, spending your entire days playing, your entire days going to Ren fairs with your girlfriend, your nights playing jazz, and your Saturday mornings making Star Wars fan fiction eventually will rot your brain. You know.
I don't know. That seemed like a pretty good life to me.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit jealous. I think he's got it figured out. To be honest,
you can do it, Jason. You can do it right now. Effort's is not the problem here.
I procreated, so that I guess I could just leave. You could
start an assembly line.
I could just go to my son and go, you know what? I'm leaving. It worked for Spielberg. It's on you. If you don't become a Spielberg, it's on you. And then I just go. And then, oh, by the way, make sure your mom gets a He-Man haircut. Otherwise, shit ain't gonna work either. Peace. But Kieran says, "Hey guys, just seen Willow 1 through 2 and the Indy 5 trailer as well. Great week for Lucasfilm." Yeah, Lucasfilm is doing stuff, and they're doing non-Star Wars stuff right now. It's a big non-Star Wars stuff week for Lucasfilm. That's for damn sure. It's so weird, you guys. I watched Willow again. I watched the whole thing again, and I'm like, fucking, like, I love it, and I hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. It's really complicated. So, yeah. But Rob, we'll get into some Willow if you check it out, and if you watch Willow and you fucking hate it and you quit it, that's that, man. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it. Like if you start Willow and you fucking hate it, you're like, I hate this is bullshit. Then we'll talk about why that if that's where it goes.
I really couldn't watch Rings of Power, so
yeah. This is an easier watch than that though, because it's like it's melodrama, so it's like a, you know what I mean, and comedy. So it's like it's way easier to watch than any of that stuff. It's weird. Like this format should be the most successful thing ever, but it won't be. Or at least I don't think it will be. I mean, in terms of like, it should be more successful than like the more complicated fantasy stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this bitch. But the one thing I do know is with that music choice and allowing that to happen makes me go, I don't know if we should give you a solo too, buddy. You know, but
if the fuck away from Obi-Wan as well.
But if you if you go and you offer 2 versions of it on Disney Plus, if I could watch one with that score and one without it, then I'm fucking cool, you know.
So no Avatar stuff.
I'm checking right now, and I'm just making sure that there's nothing else. And you know, like I said, as far as I know, yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's gonna be Avatar trailer. So if there is, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
You know, that's what we'll do. Avatar. It can happen, you guys. It can happen at any time right now. Willow talk, you know. The Nell winners, as we're called these days. That's what I made up. That's what we're called. That could happen too. But all right, Rob. Well, if it does happen, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a good time. I hope it gets you excited. And no Mando. I don't think there's gonna be Mando trailer. Like I said, I think I had the original release date correct, to be honest with you guys, and I think they just changed it
just to fuck with you.
Well, and I think that I think that the trailer will still be out on Christmas Day. You know, and also don't think it'd be a good idea to release it next to Indiana Jones. I think they should let Indiana Jones breathe and all that kind of shit. So, yeah, but we'll be back tomorrow, and also make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channels. Also, I put a link to the Discord that lasts for an invite to this Discord for a week. So if you want to get on the Making Star Wars Discord and you're broke right now, if you subscribe to the podcast, there's a link to the Discord there, and you can become a Discord member right now for free $99. So, and yeah, but
yeah, but They get James shitty fan fiction for free, right? That's part of the deal.
No, I think we all paid for that. I think we all paid for that.
Well, we paid. Oh man. Oh,
Yeah.
my eyes hurt. Eyes hurt. I feel
Okay.
them burning.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Have a good
Pink
night.
eye from that speech.
I got pink eye.
It's the end of the show.
Come on, let's go. Hey!
It's the end of the show.
Come on, let's go. Hey!
It's the end of the show.
Come on, let's go. Hey!
You know you should go.
Come on, let's go. It's not about spaceships.